Action one.
Mark and Tom. Yes, or Mark Tom.
Okay. Action one. Action.
Good evening, everybody. Nice of you to come. I'd like to welcome you to this opening of Rising, which is the latest in a series of projects that's been run by Film Oxford since 2009, supporting the Shadowlight Artists. So in terms of the work that is here and at Modern Art Oxford, because this is a split-site exhibition, all the work that's here, as you probably noticed, it's all the 2D work. Now, all of the artists in the group are represented at both sites. At Modern Art Oxford, where we'll be leaving there for there about 7, I believe. Then all of that work is video or video related in some way. So I've been working with the group since 2009, since its inception really, and it's been amazing to see the artistic development of the group over that time. And all of the projects that we've done with the group have really been about professional development and finding a way for artists with learning disabilities to find a way into mainstream spaces. And well, here we are. So it's been really, really rewarding to work on this. A key part of the project has been the collaboration element. So each of the artists in the core group have worked with an established professional in their chosen media. For example, Russell here, who's now, I believe, the first playwright with a learning disability in the UK, as far as we can establish. So Russell, for example, has worked with Mark Ralph Bowman, who's an established director in theatre, and Russell's play was produced here in September. If you didn't see the play, you can see the whole play. Sorry? Well, not quite tough. You can. We have got a recording of the entire play actually sitting in the gallery here, which is the only piece of video we've got over on this site. In terms of the other artists, we've got Mark Hemsworth here. Now, Mark Hemsworth works principally in photography and also a lot in video. Mark, interestingly, has collaborated with 2 other artists in producing his work, which is me and Naomi Morris, who is here somewhere, I believe. So you can see Mark's digital print works here and the film that Mark and Naomi produced over at Modern Art Oxford. Okay, the other artist you're going to hear from while we're still here is Tom Breach. If he's around, there's Tom over there. Tom's got a set of 6 drawings here in the gallery space, and you'll see he's got film over at Modern Art Oxford. Now, I collaborated with Tom on the production of the film, but really it was just about making his drawings speak for themselves. So before we hear from the first 3 artists here, I'd just like to say a note of thanks, really. This project obviously wouldn't be possible without generous funding, which we received through Arts Council England and also through Oxford City Council, who've both been fairly consistent supporters of the project for some years. There's a huge list of thanks in our publication. Could you just pass me that? As part of this project, we've also produced the publication on for sale here in the shop for a sum of £4, I believe. There's a very comprehensive list of acknowledgements in there, but I mean, in terms of everybody who's worked on the project, so support staff, collaborating artists, the volunteers, and very importantly, Richard Jurier, the project manager at Film Oxford. None of this could happen on the budgets we've been working with without a lot of people being very, very generous with their time, and I'd be here all night telling you about that, which I don't want to do, because what tonight is all about is the artist, and I think I'm getting a small hint over here. So without further ado, I'll hand you over to Russell Highsmith, who's going to say a few words about his play Singles Night.
Hey!
Yeah.
Go on.
I started writing Singles Night in 2016, '17. So, and I from scratch because before my previous play, I adapted it from my TV script to stage script. But this time I did it straight off the straight from
All that one.
straight from scratch from my brain to the paper, and then from the paper to the stage. So which was better in a way because I could think of more ideas. More ideas put down.
Nu klickar jag akkurat av information.
What did you think of the play? How was the crowd? How was it?
Wow.
The cast was a professional cast this time because the last time it was from students of Winter Course, which they hadn't gone through action. It's from that didn't go well. Rather because they hadn't gone through acting school, so it's much more professional. In the rehearsals and the play.
Were you pleased with the turnout?
The first time I was really nervous, but the second night I was much more relaxed.
And what you did a cameo appearance. Do you want to tell everyone about that?
Well, I had acted before back at your home, which is a lot different from being on stage because if you make a mistake you can go back and do it again, but with stage it's slightly different. If you make a mistake when you're buggered. so it's a bit more difficult to try and remember that. Trying to remember behind you that, but I spotted it.
Great. Any questions for Russell?
Hello?
Yes, Lucy.
And I was going at the fire station here with no comment about getting things at night. I'm trying to family with no family and no Kelly and no Emma. She's one from Jen from the things at night. I'm trying to look at my camera that can get the call here and get them from that quote from Techo, Mogul, to come, so I can get them from the camera. I'm something with your clothes and children and I'm going to cut that. I'm going to just whistle one close.